Simon Shelton, and this is Inside the NBA. This is Jonathan Gurley, and this is Ethan. Jonathan, how do you think the Celtics are going to fare against the Mavericks tonight?
I think the Celtics are going to fare very well. Kristaps Porzingis is going to be inserted back into the lineup for the first time since Game 3 of the Miami Heat series. When you look at the floor spacing that the Celtics are now going to have, and Al Horford going back to the bench, getting more rest, I think the Celtics are going to fare very well in this series with the timing and the players coming back as of right now for this team.
Ethan?
I think the Mavs will also be very competitive. Luke has been very clutch in these playoffs, hitting game time shots, and Kyrie Irving has been a big helper with that too. Also, their bench has been good with all these acquisitions they made at the deadline, getting PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford. Daniel Gafford has been huge for the Mavs. I think the Mavs will have a great shot at winning this year's NBA Finals, and if all their pieces can play good and the bench can play good, I think the Mavs will really be in a good spot.
Yeah, we've seen the Mavericks and Celtics show us some really very good defense, elite defense at that, throughout these playoffs. Jonathan, will this series come down to offense or defense?
It's ultimately going to come down to defense. You look at two high-powered offenses. You have Luka and Kyrie on one side, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown on one side, with Porzingis and Holiday and White behind them. It's going to come down to who can make that last stop and which player can step up and have that series-defining moment that we see so many times from players in the NBA Finals.
Ethan, your thoughts?
Yeah, what off he said, you're going to have some guys who can be reliable, either at the free throw line or guys that can hit big shots. I mean, that's what you're made for. The playoffs are made for big moments and the big spotlights. So when Luka and even Tatum, if they have the ball in their hands down with about a couple seconds left in the game and a close one, you better have a defender on him and on him tight, or else you might lose the game. But it should be a great series, and I can't wait for the Mavs or the Celtics to win these finals.
Both of you have given some great points. I want to hear the real meaning of the story. Give me your final prediction for this series.
My final prediction for this series is the Celtics will win the NBA title in 6 games. The Mavs are going to put up a good fight. This is a good, young, sparky team, but the Celtics just have the perfect roster to win the NBA title, and everything is falling in the right cards for them to win it this year, and I think they will take it in 6.
Ethan?
I think the Mavs have a different say. I think the Mavs win it in 6. If not, they'll win it in 7. They've been good on the road all year, and so has Boston. But Dallas has breezed through Minnesota, OKC, and the Clippers. They've had some struggles last couple of years, but this year's they're back in the finals again. They're looking for their second straight finals, and if they can play good at home and on the road, I think they will win their second NBA finals. So hopefully the Mavs can do it. But yeah, the Mavs should be absolutely a favorite, so it's going to be good.
Yeah, that's all for us today on Inside the NBA. Enjoy the game, and in my opinion, go Mavs.